Hi, Cancer. This is Lost Twin Tarot. My name is Colette. This is going to be a general reading for the month of March. Cancer, this is a brand new channel. Bear with me because I'm still trying to get everything just right. So if everything is just not in perfect view or if I'm stumbling over my words, I do apologize. Um, this is gonna be a general reading for March, Sun, Moon, Rising. Um, keep the pieces that resonate and then leave the pieces that don't. I've cleansed the space and meditated on your cards already. Um, I have pre-shuffled, but I always like to do just a standard small shuffling and then cut the deck. Um, what I'm doing now is that I usually like to pull cards, pull a clarifier, and then if I feel like I need an additional clarifier, I usually like to let those pop outs come out. Um, I know some readers don't take pop outs. I do both, um, because the way I see it is that um, whether it's going to be pulled out, whether it's going to get popped out, if it's meant to come out, it's going to come out either way. So let's see what we have going on for you for the month of March. Let's see. Hmm, You have the Five of Cups on the bottom. Let's see. I know everything I had like all set up, and then it's like nothing ever is like in the right view the way you want it. It's like everything gets moved, and I have it all right the one day, then you go back, and then it never ends up being right. So, all right, on the bottom of the clarifying deck, you have the Eight of Pentacles. I know this deck is so pretty, and I like to show the pictures, and that's my true intentions. As soon as everything is up in the way I want it. All right, let's see what is going on for you. All right, I'm probably going to pull some additional clarifiers from some of these ones. All right, you do have a tower in here. I know, the tower. I hate it too. No, just kidding. Um, the tower is necessary, and I feel like whenever the tower card, I could pull the tower card every week, and it's like it's never seemed like it's a huge thing. I mean, it can be, but I mean, it always seems like it's just a small shift that leads to something important that needs to change, right? All right. So the first card you have the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Hierophant, the Four of Cups, the Tower, and the Moon. All right. The Ace of Cups is clarified with the Two of Swords. Um, I feel like what this is really saying is that you could be going back and forth about something that is, you know, really can make you happy. Um, this could be a situation that, you're kind of torn over. Um, and I feel like either way, you could just, this could be about a lot of things, but the Ace of Cups is mostly, I mean, it can be about love of, another person, but it can also be about self-love as well. Um, will clarify that as well. You have the Eight of Wands with the Knight of Swords. I definitely feel like this is good news coming in for you, or some type of news coming in for you. You have a you have a lot of major arcana here. I'll have to pull additional clarifiers for you. You have the Hierophant and you have the Death card. You definitely have some sort of a choice, or there should be something coming in, or there's an ending coming in. You have the Strength card. You have a lot of you have almost a major arcana, except for in those first two of them, but there's a major arcana in the last four rows. You have the Strength card with the Four of Cups. And I feel like what that's saying, and I'm going over these really fast right now because I don't want to get into them too deep, because I feel like we're just going to need additional clarification anyway. But with the Four of Cups, I feel like, I feel like what that's saying, with, you've been really strong in a situation, but there could be something else coming in. You don't like the things that have been happening. You don't like the options that you have potentially, or you don't like the options that you've um already had in the past. And I feel like, you could have another offer on the table, whatever that may be. Um, and you're really not really, you don't really have a desire currently to make a decision about it, because you just feel like you could be a little bit uh, just saddened and not really looking forward to anything. I feel like the Strength card's also saying is that almost the way this little boy in this card, he's hugging that tiger. I feel like this could also, seems like, all you want to do is kind of just curl up with, you could have an animal, especially a cat, but it could be any animal. Um, you just want to kind of curl up and spend time outside. I feel like yeah, you definitely feel like I'm getting that when I was meditating on your cards, that you're really looking um towards like the warm weather and stuff. I feel like that's what you really want to do. You just want to look, you're looking towards like the warm weather, and like getting out of like, maybe you could be having, depending on where you live, you could be having like winter blues. You just want the cold weather to go away. With the Tower, you have the Two of Cups. Oops. With the Tower, you have the Two of Cups. This does not have to be about a relationship. This does not have to be about a relationship. So this could definitely be about, this could be about your higher self. This could be about any relationship. This could be about um your relationship with um your family member. This could be about your living situation. There's people are jumping out that tower because they can't take it anymore. And you could be living with a roommate. You could be living um or working in an environment that you can't stand anymore. And it could be a lot of things. So um don't take it as it's a breakup or anything. I have Venus in Cancer, so I understand how emotional cancers can be, because I know that's definitely how I am with the love aspect of my life, that's for sure. Um and then you have the Three of Swords with the Moon. Um and I feel like this is saying, trust the process of something. I feel like there's something that you could be getting over. I'm just gonna clarify, because I feel like something's, and it's murky right now. So what's the Ace of Cups with the Two of Swords? What is this about? And that just there's a lot going on. All right. All right. So the Ace of Cups, the Two of Swords, we have the Magician and the Nine of Wands. You do have the Devil on the bottom. And Seven of Pentacles. I feel like what this is saying is that you really want to do something for yourself. There's a choice that you want to make. There's something that you want to do. You're trying to manifest something and you're trying to make the right decision. I feel like you already kind of know what you want to do. It's something that's going to really self-fulfill you. But with that Nine of Wands card, I feel like that, this is something that you have been wounded before. You're wounded, and I feel like that's why that devil energy is on the bottom of the deck. I feel like that's why that's on the bottom of the deck there. I feel like you're carrying something with you and you kind of don't want to go forward with it, or you don't want to take this opportunity or move forward, or maybe you're trying to manifest something, but maybe it won't even come through the way you just wanted to because of this Nine of Wands energy, this wounded warrior energy is blocking it. That's what that Nine of Wands energy is about. But you keep going. You're still manifesting. So that's what it's about too. Nine of Wands is all about. It's that wounded warrior, but you're not giving up. You still keep doing it because what else are we supposed to do, right? With the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, you have the Three of Pentacles. I feel like this is good news coming in. This is something that's you're receiving. Yeah, you have the Star on the bottom. So, that's some wish fulfillment. That's something that's coming in as well for you. Eight of Wands is, it's that's can be about travel. It can be about quick. It's about good news coming in. It's something that seems like it's something that seems like it's being rushed. And Nine of Swords is about rushing, and Eight of Wands is fast. Everything's coming in fast. It's like where this, that Ace of Cups, that Two of Swords, it's like I don't know what to do. But then all of a sudden, once you figure out what to do, or once something happens, once something just shifts, it's like then everything starts coming in. I don't want to be dramatic about it, but something just starts to happen and it kind of falls into place because it makes things sound so dramatic, like everything's flying at you at once. But in reality, it's kind of just like once things start to just kind of slowly kind of take place, things just end up working out, the way they were always supposed to, the way they were just meant to. I feel like you're receiving recognition. This could be about a job. You could be getting a job about something that you've been really trying to get as well. What's the Hierophant, the Death card? The Two of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords and the Ten of Cups. What's on the top? The Priestess. I feel like this could be telling you that with that Page of Swords on the bottom, I feel like this could be a decision for you. Possibly, maybe you could be going back to school. The Hierophant's all about schooling and things like that. A mentor. The Death card is saying that you're closing out something. And you're doing transformation. The Two of Wands, this could be something that you have been putting off for a long time. This could be something that you could be going back to school for. Um, and you kind of put it off for the right reasons. I feel like there was something that you had to do. And I feel like maybe that could be a wounded warrior because of it. Because of that, that could be the reason why. you were doing it for the right reasons, but you feel almost like you're almost hurt because you like you almost I feel like maybe you feel like you're behind in a sense, but you're not. Or you should be in a different stage of your life if this isn't school or if this is a job or whatever this may be. Um, that's what I'm kind of getting. I'm also feeling like this could also be like maybe you could have gotten possibly potentially if you are getting married and you've already are going through a divorce, you like this has already happened before this meeting. Um, I feel like you've gone through that and now you're turning your life around after that. Like you are going back to school because of, this whole life prior. Um, especially with that two of wands card, he had, the traditional one, he has the world in his hand. Like he's done a lot. He's feels like he's conquered a whole lot, but really he has, you know, the world is like his oyster. He still has so much to accomplish. When in reality, you know, I feel like that's kind of like what's happened here. You have accomplished a lot, yes, but at the same time, it's like, but you still have so much. Let's see, Four of Cups. Look at strength. I'm so sorry if I ramble. I'm sorry. Okay, we have the world and the world card with the strength card. You have the Six of Wands as well. Yes, I feel like whatever this is, whatever this offer is, it's an accomplishment. It will be an accomplishment for you. I feel like this is something that you should be proud of. It's something you should be proud of. It might be something that you don't feel very proud of yourself every day, but I feel like you should be. The Two of Cups with the Tower, the King of Wands. What's on the bottom of the deck here? Seven of Cups. Yeah, with the Two of Cups and the Tower of the King of Wands, I feel like with this for this King of Wands card, you see it's like a small child. He's got this giant fire breathing dragon with him. And it's funny because the tower, it's full of fire and they're jumping out of it. What I feel like I'm getting off of that is almost like, this tower's on fire. The dragon, you know, the King of Wands, this doesn't really represent this, but what I'm getting off of that is that I feel like this is a higher self situation with that Two of Cups. And I feel like because that King of Wands has fire, that fire, you know, this fire breathing dragon, I'm almost getting like the sense of, you know, this may not be you, but this King of Wands almost started this fire. Whoever this King of Wands was, whether this was you, um, or this other person, it's almost like whoever this was, they burned down the tower. They started the fire. Whether this was you, we all do that sometimes. We all start our own fire in our towers. It's just we have to go through these lessons. But either way, um, I feel like it was meant to happen. The fire ended up happening. It's kind of like it's like maybe you had a feeling, or maybe you kind of knew. With that Seven of Cups on the bottom, it's like you kind of had a feeling you should have made a better choice. And I'm not calling you out, of course. We, I mean, it's a general reading, but it's almost like if it didn't happen, then it wouldn't be turning you in this direction. You wouldn't be going in the right direction, um, of where you need to go. It's almost like, don't bring that fire breathing dragon in this house, okay? And then, you end up burning down the tower. Like, oh well, I guess I shouldn't have asked him to touch my bagel. I'm pretty sure I saw that in a kid's book for my kids. What is the moon and the three of swords? Alright, we have the chariot. There's a lot of, you know, major arcana here. But but it's all, it all kind of fits together. You have the 10th card, you have the tower, but then you have the Hierophant. And then on the bottom, you have the Knight of Pentacles. And what I really like about this Knight of Pentacles is that, you know, it's this beautiful horse. And, it's like this really pretty, if you can see it, it's like this beautiful, like, golden area. Like, it's like this beautiful, like, painted, and it's like this beautiful white horse. It's got this, like, pretty golden orange mane. And he's standing back there and he's looking out into that darkness. And he's scared to go out there because it's like, I'm not going out there. It's beautiful back there, but it's so dark and scary. It's beautiful over here, but it's dark over there. And it just seems so fitting for, so many aspects of our life. It's like, why would I go out there? But it's, it's so much, that's such a good, illustration for that because I feel like a lot of us in life are hesitant to do anything. Um, I feel like if you're starting, a journey with, work or school or anything, especially with that Hierophant, and, what I'm picking up from that, I feel like it's something that it looks scary, but I feel like it would be really rewarding. Um, with the moon and the three of swords, the chariot. I love this card. He's got these mountains in the background. Mountains represent, obstacles you could face. But where he's going, he's just taking this leisurely bike. I just want to make sure he's not in the like. He's taking this leisurely bike ride, and there's no mountains where he's going. It kind of looks like it, but where he's going, it's like this bright, beautiful sunlight. So you have this, the moon, and the moon card, it almost looks similar to his pathway. The moon represents staying on the path you're on. You know, it's almost like, you know, let the moon guide you by night, and then, let that chariot, that bright, light, take you by day. And with the Three of Swords, I feel like, you could be saddened by something, but I feel like if you keep going on your path, um, if you keep following what you want to do, if you make this decision, um, it'll take you somewhere where you didn't think was an option before. I'm gonna leave it here, Cancer. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. This was for the month of March. I'm going to be posting more videos again. It'll be weekly readings, and after that it will be just different things that I have um planned for the channel. Again, I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I guess I'll see you real soon. Thank you so much. Bye.